Coast to coast, coast to coast, coast to coast. What is going on? We
Oh,
are live week 9 picks and preview. Josh, where you at right now?
still in Coos Bay, right on the beach. Literal coast to coast at the moment.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of you working the other day, and it was beautiful out there. Um,
Yes, yeah, that was an epic day.
but we are thinking about going to the beach this weekend.
You
Um,
should.
and um, we have the ability to finally drive onto the beach for pretty cheap. So exciting stuff. So we are looking forward to that. But I'm really looking forward, really looking forward to football this week.
Yes, some great
Yeah,
games.
and not only great games, we have a very big diversity in picks. So let's go ahead and bring up the picks so we can show the picks. Not necessarily in the favorites, but we have a huge diversity in
Everything else.
everything else. Our spread, our favorites and over are pretty much the same, but the spread's very different. So I'm going to run through it. We pretty much have the Saints Ravens as favorites throughout the list, and then we have one Chargers. Bobby's different. Um, our upsets are different. We have Buccaneers, 3 lost on the Titans. We have the Dolphins, the Bengals, the Rams, the Giants. The overs are pretty much Philadelphia, Dallas. We do have some
Yep.
sprinkled in there, some questionable ones. Um, Bobby's got Miami and KC, which I don't think is terrible.
Cleveland,
Houston,
Arizona.
yeah, Cleveland, Arizona by Caden. I think he was asleep when he texted me. He forgot to
They
text me
might be
last
lucky
night.
to score 21 points combined.
Yes, PJ Walker versus Clayton Tune, and 2 good defenses. Houston and Tampa, don't love that favorite. And then LAC, New York, Chargers and New York Jets. I don't necessarily love that either.
Yeah,
Um,
I stayed away from that one.
unders. Rams, Green Bay, Cleveland, Arizona, Chargers, Jets, Vikings, Atlanta, Indianapolis, Carolina. We have one Philly, Dallas, which is Caden.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Caden to go 1-4 this week
Yeah.
because we have the same favorite, but we have opposite over unders. Buffalo, Cincy, that's an interesting one I like to talk about because I that
I
game
stayed
definitely
away from
could
that
hit the
game.
under. Yep, and I'm excited to watch it. And then my favorite part of this week is our spreads. Because here's what's gonna happen with the spreads. We can all win, lose, or a mixed bag of spreads. Like the Vikings can lose their game by 5. The Bengals can lose or win the game by 1. It's just crazy how spreads work. And I
Yep.
love it. And the fact that we have every single person but Nick and Caden have different spreads than somebody else makes this exciting.
Yeah.
So
Yep. This
with
is going
that
to be a
being
good
said,
one. This is going to be, I think
yes.
there's going to be a lot of changes here.
I think so too. I think that we're going to see a mixed bag of records. We did see the records. We did get our first push last week, Nick, as the first push in both seasons.
Yeah.
Nick, the Jets won by 3. The spread was 3, so he pushed the spread. But other than that, we're tight. 4 game. Think about this. We're on 40 games, and from first to last place is a 4 game difference.
Yeah. That's wild.
That's insane. So
That's wild.
I mean, and yeah, there's some games out there that you could have been like, oh, well, they're definitely winning this game, like easy pick. But still, a 4 game spread between
Some are
all these
tough.
teams is crazy.
So tough.
So let's go ahead and get into the games. The first game we want to talk about is Thursday Night Football, and the first half of that game was very entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It
and
was a
then
good game.
and it didn't slow down a little bit, but I and Will Levis, I had to pick up Will Levis in my fantasy of my second fantasy team.
Same.
I had Kirk. Kirk went down, and Will Levis was 262 yards,
He
no
threw the
touchdowns
ball
though.
really well.
Yeah. I also have D Hop in my main league. and a little underwhelming. But I like Levis in this offense. I think
They need
Will
to
Levis.
unleash him.
Yeah, he's
They,
good.
they
The way
played
he flicked,
scared the second half.
he dropped back, got hit. Was it by T.J. Watt and flicked the ball just like this with the flick
Like
of his wrist
30 yards.
and dime right into
Yeah.
the breadbasket.
The dude has a cannon.
Now, one thing I want to bring up about this, it took a couple things. Jalen Warren's better than Najee still, but Najee looked okay.
Yeah.
Jalen
They're
Warren
using
averaging,
Warren a lot better now.
yes, and I have him on my other league. I didn't play him, and he goes 11 for 88 and gets some.
Yeah.
He scored 14 points. So I think I can starting him comfortably in my number 2 running back role in my other league.
He's a
with
decent
Kamara.
flex at the moment.
Oh yeah, which that actually I don't need him anymore. I picked up a running back, but he would be a flex play. Yes, I just picked up a running back. I just made a big trade, so we can talk about that in a second too. I would have had to play him this week, but this is an Antonio Brown tweet. This is a CTE tweet,
Oh,
but
God.
I kind of find it a little true. I usually laugh at his tweets and I just comment. Sometimes I reply "what" back to him, just like "what," like what are you saying? There is over the years of Steelers football with wide receivers, it's almost like that the Raiders have a receiver versus a receiver. Like they both can't coexist at the same time.
Yep.
And his tweet was James Harrison. Well, not even that. James Harrison versus Lamar Woodley. AB versus Emmanuel Sanders. I'll even say AB versus Juju towards the end.
Yeah.
And then now he I think he lost his mental capability because he put SHA parentheses quotation. So I don't know what that was. And then he put Pickens versus Deontay. Can Pickens and Deontay coexist in this offense together?
If they have a quarterback.
Well, Pickens is playing. Pickett's played all right. Pickett, 19 for 30, 116 a touchdown. I mean,
That's not
there's
good.
There's worse quarterbacks though.
Yeah, there are. But when you have those are two really good wide receivers. Like
yeah,
Pickens is really good. He's one of those guys that any team should go trade for him if they were at the trade deadline. I'm surprised they didn't try to trade for him. Because he's just a big target, great hands, and he makes spectacular catches.
yeah.
And I guess they haven't played too much together because
The one's always hurt. Or Deontay's always hurt.
Yeah, so we'll see how it looks going forward. But I think they can, and it'd be because they play two very different styles of football.
Yeah, and Deontay's an ultimate slot play. He went 7 for 90 with a touchdown, and
first pass in or TD in like 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah, crazy.
The last one was from Big Ben.
And then George Pickens, 2 receptions, -1 yards, and off of 5 targets.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Play him.
Not much leagues. But good news, Steelers are 5-3. And you
just a game back.
Yeah. Well, game back as a division, but you're
in the playoffs.
It, like, yeah, right now they're in the playoffs, and I think they can outlast the Browns to make the playoffs. I think the Browns are going to be the toughest.
They could win playoff football.
Could the AFC North have 3 or 4 teams in the playoffs this year?
3. Yeah, I don't think the Browns. I think the Browns crumble down the stretch. But their defense is really good.
We are almost where it shows Browns, Steelers, Bengals all in the playoffs. And I know they all have to play each other and such, but that would be wild. That would be wild.
That would be awesome. That'd be 2 years in a row. There's been 4 from one division.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. The next game, but probably my second favorite of the week, Dolphins Chiefs in Germany.
Yep.
I'm putting my eggs in the breadbasket for the Dolphins in this one.
The Dolphins need to show that they can play against a team that's good.
They need it.
They only play when they play really well against teams that are bad. Teams that are just it's like they just kind of crumble a little, and they don't make the same plays that they're used to.
Yeah, and they need to win, like you said. But here's the thing: Chiefs are coming off a bad loss, so that kind of scares me. But
horrible loss.
But as you've seen over the last 3 international games,
Whoever's there first.
whoever gets there first is winning. And the Dolphins win on Monday and had the whole week. They even had a built-in fun day. And the Chiefs got there Friday, 1 practice, and they're gonna go play. I mean, are the Chiefs gonna be able to overcome this time difference?
It's
Wake up and
tough.
play a 9:30 morning game.
It's really early for them too. It's it'd be 7:30, 8:30. Yeah, because they're central.
It'll be 8:30. Yeah.
It's early. It's gonna be 6:30 here. That's crazy early for football.
Oh, I know. And think about the teams that are on the West Coast that travel over there to play football.
There's no way.
But you got to think about that on a game day. You're getting to the stadium 3 or 4 hours before the game.
Oh yeah, you're there like 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's crazy. I took the Dolphins. Nick took the Dolphins, and
I stayed a country mile away from that game.
Yeah, Alex took the Dolphins. I just took it based off the time zones. It's 3-0 this year, and the Chiefs had the worst travel plan of them all, and their players are bitching about how they hate traveling over there.
Yeah, so they're already pissed.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Game plan's not gonna go well. The only thing that other scares me. There's 2 things that scare me. The Chiefs came off a bad loss, and Taylor Swift.
Are they the get right team of the week?
No, because I'm taking Dolphins.
Is T Swift going?
T Swift is going to be in attendance.
Going to be in attendance.
Yes. So Travis Kelce,
he's good.
Yards,
yeah, we're putting him on the over on yards and touchdowns.
And I'm taking the Dolphins to win.
I like it. I like it.
Probably not a game you're looking forward to. Vikings, Falcons, 4-4.
Vikings, Falcons. I actually am looking forward to this game, and I took them in my spread for a reason. I have faith in Jaren Hall. There's no way that Puka is just a fluke good. You know what? If you got that type of receiver in college, you're used to it. Let's feed Addison. We're going to run Cammy Schmakers like he's no tomorrow, and we're going to beat this team. Because our defense is playing damn good football right now.
Yeah. Falcons right now are 3.5 favorites. You got them locked in at 4.5 as a Wednesday. The game's in Atlanta. The thing that scares me about this is Taylor Heineke's playing, and he is electric. But your defense has been playing well. This game, I think this game could hit the under.
Yeah, I hope it does. If it does, I think we will.
Yes, but if it goes over, I don't think you can.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It's
I'll be watching, but I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I'll have it on the projector in the RV.
I don't think that this is going to be on my slate of games I'm gonna watch. Maybe we'll see. Let's see here.
I almost played Hall in fantasy.
That would have been bad.
Would have been bold because I think he's going for 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, the morning slate's not that great. I mean, other than that game will definitely be on my TV because you got the Chiefs game there. But I mean, the Seahawks Ravens are definitely going to be on it, and then I guess it's going to be Texans 100%. Bucks because I don't want to watch the Bears. I don't want to watch. Maybe the Commanders. I like watching the Commanders.
I'm surprised more people didn't take the Bucks this week.
Yeah, against the Texans. I think it scares them that they're away they're in Texas. I don't know. And the Bucks have lost like 3 straight. Cardinals Browns. Clayton Tune versus PJ Walker.
Yeah, this is going to be ugly.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, or just a lot of punts. One of the two. I don't have much to say about this game. I honestly could care less about anything about this game.
This is a must-win, though, for the Browns to stay in the hunt. Must win.
100%. And the Cardinals?
Bordering on a must-lose.
Do you think they're going to bring Kyler? I think
they activated him off the PUP, right?
Yes, but he's not playing.
No, I don't know. I'm not high on Kyler. I don't think he's very good anyways, but
yeah, no. I'm with you.
So I mean, I don't know if they have the number 1 pick.
They do. I saw a mock draft with them having number one. Or maybe it was a mock draft, but I believe they have the number 1 pick. Kyler's still on the pup as a fantasy, so he's still going to be on it. The pup.
All right.
Yeah. Let's move on. We spent way too much time talking about that dog turd of a game. Oh, another dog turd of a game. Rams Packers. Both these teams are bad.
I don't think Stafford's playing either.
No, it's Brett Ripien.
Brett Rippin, baby. BSU, let's go.
Okay. Now, let's talk about this. Packers GM
I might not even play
says
tough this
Jordan
week.
Love is. You might not. Packers GM saying that Jordan Love's not the guy, or possibly not the guy.
He's definitely
If
not the guy.
If Jordan Love loses to this Rams team with Brett Rippon starting, we had a full sample size of him last week.
And he played a lot in Denver.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have
Who
anything else
who
to
is
say.
the Packers' backup?
That's a good question. Let's see here. Packers backup. Let me type in.
If
Packers
Jordan Love
backup.
is starting, that means that that dude's got to be terrible.
God, I love the Sean Clifford he was the rookie from
Penn State.
The guy who played 8
Uh-huh.
years there.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
I
still
mean,
there.
I would imagine he's probably
I mean-
better than Jordan Love right now.
Can we get? Do you think we're gonna get if they lose this game and Jordan Love has looked like he has, literally the worst statistical quarterback in the NFL?
I think he's worse
Could
than
we
people
get Sean
that aren't even
Clifford?
starting anymore.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so.
Do you think we can get a Sean Clifford game.
The Packers fans are going to call for his head here shortly.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm out of that chat with the Packers fans, so I don't really troll them anymore. But goddamn, that's all I gotta say. Commanders, Patriots. New England's got the line 2.5. Patriots are coming off the big win versus the Bills and a okay game versus the Dolphins. I don't think they played better than what the score ended up, but they did lose Kendrick Bourne. Line's 40.5. It's in Foxborough. I'm not touching this game either.
No.
I'm gonna have it on I think I'm gonna have it on just for the fact I want to watch Sam Howell. I like Sam Howell. I like Terry McLaurin. I did trade Terry. I'll go ahead and get into that trade details. I traded Tyreek in my big league. And I traded Tyreek with George Pickens with Terry McLaurin. But I got Jamar Chase and I needed another running back. I got Jahmyr Gibbs who looked electric.
Yeah.
And I had room to trade Terry McLaurin because I still have Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Warren. So I still have guys I didn't need to play. So I did over trade a little bit, but I needed that back. But I don't know. I like Terry McLaurin. I like Sam Howell. I think Sam Howell's more of this. I think he's more the Brett Favre gunslinger that we've talked about.
Doesn't read a whole lot of defense.
8 interceptions, over 2,100 yards. I love his style of play.
Big arm, just hucks it.
Yeah.
Let your guy make a play.
Yeah. I think though, Commanders can pull this out, especially because Sweat and Chase Young getting traded. To me, that seems like some guys are going to step up and make some plays on the defensive line. They're playing for contracts. The loser of this is in full tank mode.
They have to be. The Patriots need to get rid of Bill Belichick. I hate to say it. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
What if the winner?
It's passed him by.
What if the winner of this game gets Bill Belichick?
The winner of the Pats.
I'd like to see them.
Commies.
Yeah. Winner gets built up. Why the fuck not?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'd like to see.
Ron Rivera's gonna be out.
Yeah, I'd like to see Bieniemy go be the head coach at the Patriots.
I
It's
do
an
too.
absolute
I like that idea.
culture shock of a switch around. Get a athletic quarterback, just all your entire wide receiver core, just cut them and just restart because they're all terrible. Yeah, they have a bunch of wide
With the
receiver
Patriots?
threes. Yeah, on every other team, they're all wide receiver threes.
For some reason, I thought you were talking about the Commanders. I was like, well, you don't need to cut your quarterback, and you got
No,
3 receivers that are producing.
on the
Yeah.
Patriots.
I was a little lost in the sauce there.
No, Patriots.
Um,
They need an overhaul. They might be one of the worst teams in the league that just like squeaks by victories. Talent wise.
Majority of the league put these next 2 games as your favorites. Saints Bears. We'll start with that one. You're getting another no Justin Field game, so whatever is it Bajent?
Yeah. I went for it, and I'm gonna be honest, it feels like a trap game to me. But
Saints?
Yeah. But the Saints are playing good football right now.
I would agree if this was in the dome. Or if this wasn't in the dome, if this was in Chicago. But
True.
Saints are at home, they're in the dome, their offense is looking great. And I don't think that Montez Sweat's enough to help that defense. No, I like the Saints a lot in this.
The Bears keep losing coaches to like getting fired.
Yeah, it's random. They're getting fired, and it's just saying HR is involved.
Yeah. So I don't know
What's
who's
that mean?
coaching him anymore. I don't know. Not good.
Maybe I'll apply for that. I'll get on LinkedIn. The game of the morning, or the game of the, for me, afternoon, the game of the first slate, Seahawks, Ravens. This is the game. Josh, you have declared Seahawks as the best in the NFC right now.
I have, yeah, 100%. Until proven otherwise, they're leading the NFC West. Nobody else looks any good. I mean, the Eagles look good, but they haven't played anybody good yet.
Yeah.
The next 4
No, they
games
got
for the
their game
Eagles
this
is
week.
tough. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and you took Seahawks plus 5.5.
I did take the Seahawks plus 5.5.
I think their
5.5
defense is
is a
going to
lot
be
of-
really good this week.
Yeah, and they just got another pass rusher with
Leonard Williams.
Leonard Williams. 5.5 is a lot of points for a 5-2 team and a 5-2 team, and the Seahawks have. I don't know. It scares me. Seahawks 5.5. Because the Ravens, I mean, Lamar doesn't lose to the NFC. The Ravens are playing really good football. The Seahawks are winning, but I don't think they're playing great football. I don't know.
They
they're
win
winning ugly
defensive
ones.
games.
Yeah, but I think the Seahawks are going to be more like the Vikings last year. They win these close games, and they're not going to get anything done in the playoffs.
100%. They might be
I don't know.
They might be a top seed in the NFC and lose.
I think I more so took the Seahawks plus 5.5 on this, which the line just got moved to 6. But I took a more plus 5.5 in hopes that the Ravens lose and the Bengals win because of Joe Burrow. He's just playing great, and I just want to see Joe Burrow keep doing great. But I don't know. The Seahawks corners are great.
Really
They're
good.
Playing some iffy receivers. So this is going to have to be a Mark Andrews in a running game, which they just beefed up their D-line. I just think it's going to be an ugly, close game.
Yeah. I agree.
Enough to cover a 5.5 spread. Yeah. I will not declare Seahawks.
If they win, you have to.
I don't think I have to. I don't.
If they win, hey, because Ravens right now look like one of the best teams in the AFC.
Yeah.
And they just
Lions,
they steamrolled the Lions, who we were hyping up.
I still think that the Lions, Cowboys, 49ers, and Eagles are better than the Seahawks.
I don't think the Niners are right now. I think the Niners are in disarray. They might lose. They might lose 5 in a row.
Right now, no. Right now, I'm about to go Stephen A on you. Right now, no, but like you are going to tell me when we get to the playoffs, and you stack roster versus roster, you would not take the 49ers head-to-head against Seahawks.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Who's got the better running back? Who's got the better running back?
Oh, of course the Niners do.
Who's got the better quarterback?
Right now, the Seahawks by a mile.
Overall.
By a mile.
I'm taking
Seahawks
Purdy.
right now. Seahawks. Geno Smith's playing better than Brock Purdy.
We're stacking these two teams against
This year.
Who's got the better receiving core? Who's got the better receiving core?
Healthy? Because it's
When
the
we get to
Seahawks.
the
If it's
playoffs.
healthy, if they're healthy, it's the Seahawks right now.
Well, yeah, but if anybody's healthy, but what I'm saying, if we take the
Well,
receiving
hey,
core versus receiving core,
Debo's got to
everybody's
play.
healthy,
I'd say
everybody,
if everybody's healthy, I might want to say it's a draw. Because I think 2-3 are better for the Seahawks, and
okay,
Metcalf is like maybe 2 steps down from Debo.
we're at 1-1-1. I'm giving you Geno. I'm not taking Geno, but I'm going to give you Geno. Who's got the better tight end?
Yeah, it's got to be Niners.
Who's got the better O line?
Right now, it's the Seahawks.
Niners.
No, they're hurt.
We're taking the best versus the best. We just said healthy versus
Hey,
healthy.
You got to play
I'm
though.
taking the Niners.
You got to play.
They're getting help. They're gonna get right. Who's got the better defensive line?
I think it's the Seahawks at the moment. They have more sacks. Nick Bosa has been playing terrible this year. Let's be honest. He's not playing as himself.
They're gonna be good. Listen, I'm gonna take the 49ers
secondary
day in, day out.
Secondary Niners are dog water.
I'm gonna give it to the Seahawks. I'll give you secondary and I'll give you quarterback, but I still am not. I don't agree with you on quarterback.
See, I think it's a toss-up. I think it's they're pretty close right now. And attitude-wise,
we could do this.
I like where the Seahawks are.
Attitude-wise, I'll give you Seahawks.
You make a big move to go get a
you
playmaker on defense that's actually produced, not like Chase Young, who kind of talks like he produces but doesn't.
Chase Young, this is a revival trade for him.
It better be, because he hasn't done anything.
He's with his boy Nick Bosa.
True. Both Ohio State guys.
They're going to be in a 3-man rotation.
Yes.
You got Fred Warner backing you up. You go balls to the walls. You're the best linebacker in the game. 49ers all day. If it's a Saturday, it is a Saturday at 4:45 in January, and we are in the second round of the playoffs. Seahawks just beat or whoever wins the division just beat the 7 seed, and the other team won a close one. They're matching up. I'm taking the 49ers by 45.
45?
Not really 45, but I'm taking the 49ers in a double-digit win.
That's fair. We're going to see, because it's both these schedules are for the Seahawks, it's tough, Well, not the next few games, but they got to play Niners, Cowboys, Niners, Eagles. So after that stretch, we'll see. When they go 4-0 through the stretch,
Hey, week going into week 9, Seahawks can be the best. When it comes playoff time, Seahawks are going to be the 5th best in the NFC, and the NFC is a weaker side.
Are they though at the moment?
I think so. And the big reason why is quarterback play.
It's fair. But I think the defenses are significantly better in the NFC.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, Chiefs have been playing out their mind. Their defense has been playing really good. They played good last week. They muffed a punt. They turned it over 5 times.
Yeah, that's true.
Bills
they played the Broncos.
Bills defense is playing well. They're not doing anything offensively. Bengals defense is playing out of their mind.
We'll
they
see.
are. I don't know. And then they all got the quarterback to move the ball on the other side.
True.
You know what? Let's have a big ass debate one day, just NFC versus. Maybe when the season's over.
Yeah, we'll
NFC
see.
Versus,
when the Seahawks are Super Bowl champs.
we're gonna keep this going after the season's over. We're gonna maybe talk
Yeah.
some other sports and do some things. We will come back to this NFC versus AFC debate, and
We have
we'll
to.
do research.
And for other sports, can we just do a sidebar on what the hell this in-season NBA tournament thing is?
Yeah, in season, the only person who knows is nobody.
Did you see
I
how
don't think-
ugly those courts were?
They're terrible. The
Dude,
Bulls,
I was trying to watch them. It was hard to watch because the color was just so much. It was so overwhelming.
with hockey and football going on, this is how much NBA I watch until football's over. So
I'm
the
in
NBA season,
I'm in an NBA or in fantasy basketball, so I'm like trying to figure out what the hell it is. But I'm like, wow, that was
the
horrible.
NBA season does not start for me until
Until the Blues get eliminated next week from the playoffs.
Yeah, the Blues are bad. No, until the football season's over. Until playoffs start and you don't have games on. We're not sitting here preparing for the games, and I'm looking at fantasy. When fantasy's over, basketball kind of starts for me because
Yes.
I'm spending 99% of my time looking at fantasy, and then I'm like, oh shit, there's a hockey game on. And then
Yeah,
we have the regular football games.
What week does fantasy end again?
Week 17 is the championship.
Oh, perfect. Haley,
we
so
don't
when
have it.
for New Year's, it'll be the championship in our friends' fantasy league.
Ooh, perfect.
Let's
We're
go.
doing it. We're doing a big trip with everybody that's in the league that we have for. our
Where you guys
friends.
going?
We're going to Catalina off the coast of California.
Nice. The Catalina wine mixer.
Catalina wine mixer, baby. I've been trying. So there's like a actual. It's not called that, but it's a big like Met Gala ball at this old casino there. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to go. I want to get like Dumb and Dumber tuxedos and just
That'd be
go
lit.
out there, have a ball, and they're like, nah, it's $200.
Damn.
Hmm?
Bucks Texans. last 1:00 game. Bucks Texans. We got a little sidetracked. We're good.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud is still awesome. Even though they lost the last game. He 9 touchdowns and 1 interception, 1,800 yards. I just want to see the Texans offense kind of take off a little more.
This is a get right game of the week right here.
You're gonna take the Texans. I'll do it with you.
No, I'm taking the Bucks, baby.
Taking the Bucks. I'm taking the Texans. $50.
Bucks.
Well, how about this? Instead of me going, we'll stay off FanDuel. Head to head, $50 bet. I'll take Texans. You take Bucks. All right.
Deal.
That's our handshake. The get right game of the week: Texans versus Bucks. I'm gonna take the Texans at home. D'Amico Ryan's defense is legit. The offense is gonna get right and figure it out. What's getting right for the Bucks?
The Bucks. They just got to keep
Mm-hmm.
playing how they were the last couple games, and they'll win.
Yeah,
They've played well. They've just made mistakes at like key moments. So I think it's one of those ones that just right the switch here, and they're good to go. Marshawn Lynch was in Tampa, chatting them up. So I think they're going to be good.
For my wallet's sake, I hope that the Bucks play like they have the past couple of weeks because they took a couple of L's.
Two good teams, though.
This next game, the only 4:05 game, so the first game kicking off as the other games are ending. I wanted to take the over so bad in it, and it's actually dropped a couple points. Colts Panthers. I wanted to. I looked at it, and nothing could get me to take the over in this game.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I almost took the under, to be completely honest.
Yeah, Minshew. Is Moss a starting running back? Is he going to get Moss is going to get a contract somewhere.
He should. He can come to the Vikings. I'd love that.
He's playing well.
He's played better than Jonathan Taylor.
Panthers are looking better slowly. They're 1-6. They're not going to make the playoffs. What do you think is
this is the team that just beat your get right. Just remember that.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why they're getting right.
They're getting wrong.
This is my question. What is a successful season for the Panthers? They're 1-6 now. What would be considered successful for the rest of the
3
year?
wins.
3 wins? Let's look at the schedule.
They just they're lacking everything.
They have a chance for 2 straight, Colts and Bears. Then they got the Cowboys, probably going to chalk that up as an L. They got the Titans.
They could probably beat the Packers the rest of the way after the Colts Bears, if we're being honest.
They might be able to sneak one out against the Titans or the Bucks. They got Bucks twice in division games. The Saints, Yeah, they got some division games in there. But I think
They're
4
just not
wins.
very good.
They're not, but they're playing every game to win because they don't have a pick, a first round pick.
Yeah, but they have
So
to. Or they got to.
yeah,
They should have made a move. I mean, they should have traded somebody away to get a pick back.
I thought they were gonna trade Burns and they didn't.
They're just that would have been a great one for. I'm surprised somebody didn't try to go get him. Maybe they did. Because that would have been somebody to trade for instead of Chase Young, in my opinion.
Yeah, right.
Probably
Uh,
worth too much though.
you
Niners
probably want to wait.
they don't have many picks left.
I mean, why go get Burns for a first, especially the 49ers? Why go get Burns for a first and more when you can get Chase Young, try to revive that career for a third,
Yeah.
and play him in a 3-man rotation? I don't mind it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
This was going to be my actual get right team of the week. Raiders, Giants. I love the interim head coach for the Raiders. He came out saying like, I'm a former player. The players, I'm gonna feel the players. They're gonna feel me.
Yep.
He got me hyped. I was gonna take the Raiders as my get right, but now I'm moving on to the Texans so I can whip that ass. No, nothing.
So you can send
to it.
$50 my way.
Yeah, pay for some gas on your trip.
That's a tank.
Raiders. I don't know. Aiden O'Connell, I think, can get the job done. The only thing is Danny Dimes is back, and that makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, for the Giants.
Raiders.
Makes me nervous for the Giants.
He played good last season. He wasn't bad.
Yeah, but he has been everything but that this season.
What is going on? Yeah. I don't know. I thought that this game's just gonna be as ugly as it sounds, but
is Dable on the hot seat?
no, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah. He won coach of the year last year.
Yeah, but they suck this year.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
This is a win now league.
I think Dable has got at least Dable's third year is as bad as this year, then yes. If he can be in the playoff hunt next year, maybe sneak in the playoffs. No, Dable's definitely not on the hot seat.
I think the better question is, they benched Jimmy.
Jimmy G's benched.
Bold. First coming in, interim, sit him down.
This player, I think this interim coach that's coming in, I think since he's such a player's guy and Devontae Adams is frustrated, he's going to tell Aiden O'Connell to throw the ball to Devontae Adams. I'm going to say, if Devontae Adams does not get 10-plus targets, this is a loss for the Raiders.
Yeah, they need 35 touches combined between Adams and Jacobs. Hands down. Those are your best two players. You have to have
And then
it.
Max Crosby is just going to eat this week.
He might have sacks himself, or at least 2.5. I wonder what that line is. I'll take the over.
You know what we're going to do in the offseason? Oh, I can't wait. We're going to rank every position.
Deal.
Top 32.
Because Max Crosby does not get his respect.
I've said Max Crosby's the best defensive player in the league multiple times.
Yeah, he is.
I think I said it to Jeff 2 weeks ago.
He plays on a horrible team, and he always dominates.
And he plays almost every snap. He doesn't take time off.
Yeah, he's an absolute Iron Man.
Probably the game of the week. Eagles Cowboys. Cowboys need to win this game. Eagles can afford the loss, but Eagles, I think it's a must win for both.
Yeah.
A lot of people
100%.
are saying the Eagles again haven't played anybody, and again the Eagles can't pick their schedule. They did beat the Dolphins, but
they haven't played anybody yet. These next
just the Dolphins.
5 games are tough. 6 games really. You have Cowboys, Chiefs, Bills, Niners, Cowboys, Seahawks.
I would say the next 5 are tough.
That's a tough stretch right there. You get through.
I love how you said the next 5 are tough and totally disregard the Seahawks and then caught yourself.
I was just reading it down as I went.
Yeah. No, the Eagles need to win in this stretch of the next 6. Need to win 4, I would say.
Yeah.
They
have to beat the Cowboys. They have to beat the Cowboys twice.
Yeah. And then they have to beat, I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Because you get 3 free wins after that stretch of games because you're playing the Giants and the Cardinals.
Could Is this crazy to say? I know it's not going to happen, but could the Eagles lose 6 straight and go 7-7? I mean, their schedule's tough.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it all starts with this game.
yeah. I can't see them losing that. I think they'll go 4-2. They're gonna lose a couple games here and there because their defense is pretty shaky at times, and they've been really hurt in their secondary. So
yeah, well, they got to get healthy, and then playing all these tough games in a row, you can't really get healthy. It's going to be a grind. They haven't had their bye yet, so they go through this stretch of games.
Their bye is after this week.
Okay, so after this week,
and then they play the Chiefs in Arrowhead.
Yeah, gosh, that's a tough one to come off your bye because usually you want to come off a win off your bye.
Yeah.
We're to Sunday night, Bills Bengals. Last time they played, Damar Hamlin happened. Damar Hamlin, get right game. That they're gonna show him. They're gonna show him 50 times, 60 times.
Yeah, they will. They will.
I'm excited that good for him. Do you see a way that the Bills win this game?
Never, to be completely honest.
It's just so hard. Like the Bills started off hot and have collapsed. The Bengals started off collapsed and have got hot.
Yeah, they're riding momentum 100%.
I don't know. I want to say the Bengals win this, but it's a primetime game. Josh Allen's been asking to go up tempo, so maybe if they go up tempo, it might hurt the. But
it's going to kill their defense, really I think, if they do that. If they go up tempo and the Bengals just grind out drives, I don't know if that's the play in this game.
But they're trying to go up tempo because their defense has been bad to keep momentum with the ball and try to hurt the other defense.
Yeah, I think I don't know. You have to score if you go up tempo. Because if you go up tempo and you go 2 first downs and then punt, you are going to fuck yourself.
The over-under has moved up to up 2 points. Actually, it went up to 50.5. So
they're expecting a lot of points in this game.
Yeah. Monday night, I think it's low-key going to be a sleeper. Chargers-Jets.
That'll be a good game. It's going to be. Zach Wilson on primetime has played pretty well.
Yeah. And it's going to be Herbert going up against a good defense and Zach Wilson possibly not going to be able to move the ball.
Just trying to get first downs.
Yeah. I almost took this as my under as well. But then I saw his primetime. I was like, I just don't like taking primetime games. And I did go with I texted the group chat saying that I was going to take the under in the other game. Who wants to go with the over? And I kind of backed myself out of it and said, oh, no, it's way too low. But then someone said that they were going to take it. And they ended up backing out, and I took it.
Yeah,
so it hit. I just don't like taking these over-unders in this game. And it hit. What's crazy is it hit. And, what was let me see the box score of that game. It hit, and there was only, 13 points scored in the second half, 2 field goals and 1 touchdown. I was looking at it. I was like, gosh, dang it. I just lost on the Thursday Night Football over-under. I don't know.
If the Jets win, Bills, Dolphins lose, Jets are in first place in the AFC East.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that can very much
Rodgers is not far off.
And that can very much happen because the Bills play the Bengals and the Dolphins play the Chiefs.
Yep.
Wow.
And the Jets already beat the Bills.
Do you bring Aaron Rodgers back if you're the Jets because Zach Wilson just brought you to first place?
Yes. You say, Zach, thank you for your service. Here's your clipboard. Pop a squat.
I think the sad thing of the week for me, the saddest thing of the week is the bye week teams. Lions are on bye. I love watching the Lions. 49ers are on bye. I love watching the 49ers. And my Jags are on bye. So I am not as excited. Here's the good news. You got a great morning game at 9:30, 6:30 for you. You have a great 1 o'clock game. You have a great 4 o'clock game. And you have a great Sunday night game. So tomorrow's gonna be a great slate for football.
Yeah, and you don't
Just
have to
because of
watch
that.
many games, which is good.
No, I think I'm just gonna go. I think I'm gonna go side by side red zone, and the best game of each of the day.
Yeah. Yep.
And just go two screens.
Yeah, I'll have the Vikings on because I want to watch Hall cook, but
Yeah, I'll watch Hall every time he's in the red zone.
which
I'll
hopefully is a
watch Hall.
lot, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'll watch Hall every time he's in the red zone. All right, let's play our games and get out of here, Josh. We
do it.
got the Weddle. Who we starting with? I'll let you start this one. I start with the same guy every time.
Brock Purdy.
NFC short guy running. I got to be a running back.
Try
what numbers can make?
Try Swift.
NFC East, not a running back. So small wide receiver.
Could be a tight end.
No, it's under 6'1".
Oh,
Yeah, a guy that's probably like 5.
he's older too.
How old's Brandon Cooks? Well, what number is Brandon Cooks?
I have no idea.
Okay, so it's gonna be either Commanders or
Is it Curtis Samuel?
that's who I was thinking too. As soon as I saw the numbers situation, there we go. Curtis Samuel on my fantasy team, and fantasy's telling me to drop him, and they're telling me to drop Damian Pierce. They're telling me to drop Damian Pierce.
Yeah, a lot of people have been dropping Damian Pierce.
Yeah. I don't know what his what his injury is. They're saying he's going to come back November 12th against the Bengals, which I probably wouldn't play him then. Actually, I would have to because I'd have Swift on bye. Okay, since I would have Swift on bye, let's go Swift. NFC East defender.
But
Cowboys.
Oh wait, yeah, Cowboys. Try Diggs.
I think it's too young.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
No, Diggs is older though.
So
Not a corner. Shorter. So, is this going to be a linebacker? A linebacker shorter than 6'2"?
Oh Christ! Could it be a safety?
It could. Well, here I'll go with one of the most underrated safeties in the game. Not a Washington safety.
All right, so we're
Not a safety.
got to be
A D lineman or a linebacker for the Giants. Oh. God damn it.
Damn it!
Why are they doing this to us?
It has to be a linebacker. If he's 6'1" or 6 foot.
Yeah. I don't know many. The only linebacker I know, and I don't even know how to spell his name, but I know his first name's Bobby. Oh, there it is. That's what it is.
Oh, nice.
I only know him because on Madden, he was super fast and played for the Colts, and he got traded there. Wow.
There we go. That's the best one we've done.
Oh, yeah. All right. Last one, the Immaculate Grid. I haven't even looked at it yet.
We had all but one last time.
All but one last time. And this
Oh,
is going to
Christ.
be easy. 3,000-yard passing season for the Commanders. Well, that should be. I hate using them here.
It's Kirky.
Okay, Ted Cousins saves us using Ryan Fitzpatrick, is who I was going to use, but I don't think he played for the Broncos or Cardinals, so it doesn't matter. Let's go Tony Romo, the GOAT.
Yeah.
I actually hate listening to Tony Romo sometimes. And Browns. I mean, can we use Deshaun Watson? I don't want to use Deshaun Watson. Has Baker Mayfield done it?
Probably.
That scares me. Let's go Deshaun Watson. I hate using him, but we'll look up. Deshaun Watson hasn't? I talked myself out of using Baker Mayfield to be safe, and Deshaun Watson didn't have a 3,000 season with the Texans. This one's easy because he was on Pardon My Take.
Oh, there we go.
Clinton Portis played for the Broncos in Washington. Randy Gregory.
Oh, yep.
Browns.
No. I wanted to say Bradley Chubb, but he went to the Dolphins.
What about Case Keenum? The quarterback situations have been
He played.
both.
Oh, did he play on the Broncos though?
I want to say he did. Yes.
Nice.
Washington Cardinals,
Oh God.
Cowboys Cardinals,
Cowboys,
Browns,
Cardinals.
Emmett
Oh yeah.
Smith. Okay. All because Baker Mayfield fucked us up. We can't get an immaculate grid, but we can go almost.
So Commies cards.
And then
Did
Browns,
Carrington?
Carrington? I'm gonna trust you. I don't even know who that is.
I don't think so.
Doesn't matter because I can't. Oh, Darren Carrington,
No.
Alex Carrington.
I don't remember his
Okay.
name. He was their really good outside linebacker or off-ball linebacker.
Larry Fitz, Anquan Bolden. No.
Browns card.
Did Ryan Fitzpatrick play for the Cardinals?
I want to say no.
I don't think so either. Running backs: David Johnson. Oh, Adrian Peterson.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Colt McCoy. We could have got an immaculate grid if I didn't fuck up Baker. Golly. Have you ever seen this one? Let's do one more. Let me see if I can find it on here. TJ sends it to me and I play it with TJ. Let me pull up his text real quick, see what it's called. This is the last one. The dozen.
The dozen. Never heard of it.
I've already done it today, so I'm not going to give you any. But I think this needs to be in our rotation of games.
Deal.
And since
I like
I
it.
already played it, I am not going to. So you have 9 categories, just like an immaculate grid, but it's just trivia.
Oh,
So pick your trivia.
let's just do NFL, I guess.
Hall of Famer Charles Woodson played for the Raiders and the Who.
Oh man.
I just about said it.
Did you say the Packers?
Yeah. College football.
Let's do it.
Notre Dame wide receiver that totaled over 1,400 yards and 15 touchdowns, and he was a Seattle draft pick. We
Tyler
used
Lockett.
him in not Tyler Lockett. We used him in immaculate grid the other day.
We used him in the. Oh, Golden Tate, really?
Yes.
I would not have gotten.
Um,
Oh, Lockett went to K-State.
Where did Scottie Pippen play in the Western Conference on a sign and trade worth $67 million for 5 years? And I'll give you a hint, it was not the Blazers, because I got this wrong. He did play for the Blazers, but it wasn't part of this sign and trade.
Oh man, I've got no idea. I want to say the
This-
Sonics, but
It was not the Sonics. It was the Houston Rockets.
oh,
Retail shopping.
Jesus.
LFO song Summer Girls mentioned this American retailer founded in 1892 that focuses on casual wear and has an offshoot brand such as Hollister and Gilly Hicks. And let me sing you the song. You'll know this. New Kicks on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick, and I think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer. The summer. I like
Reebok.
girls that wear.
I
what?
don't know. Reebok.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, never.
You
I've
didn't know that
never heard that song in my life.
All right. Name 2 celebrities in this picture. I don't even know who this is. I didn't check the answer for this one.
I've got no fucking clue.
This is just because I've done it, we're just gonna get perfect this time. I'm just showing you the name of the game. Michael Keaton
I don't even know who it
and
is.
Olivia Wilde.
I don't know who either of those
Don't
people
know.
are.
Couldn't tell you either one. Let's see. Michael Keaton. I mean, I know the names, but I can't like tell you what they look like.
Yeah,
Michael
not
Keaton.
even a guess.
He was you know him. He was in the
Are you on my phone,
maybe
Ben?
not.
I'm sending myself pictures.
He was in a bunch. I mean, he's in a bunch of movies. I know the name. Olivia Wilde. There's no movies I could just like name this that I would show you. Grocery products. This American brand of cocoa powder has a blue sky background, a picture of the mountain range, and its name in white letters. The Alps. Where are the Alps at?
Switzerland, Swiss.
Yep. Swissness.
Oh wow.
America Ferrera won an Emmy Award for Best Actress in this AB. I didn't know this one either.
No
So
idea.
I'm just gonna pick one. Movies. Will Smith, you should know this one. Robert De Niro, Renee Zellweger, Angelina Jolie, and Jack Black were all ocean creatures in an animated comedy film. Ocean Creatures, Not Finding Nemo.
Shark Tale.
Yes. And then the last one, music. Following Ozzy Osbourne's what?
I'm gonna be bad at this.
Ozzy Osbourne's departure, his partner Ronnie James Dio took over the lead vocalist. Sorry, this guy took over for Ozzy Osbourne in his band. What band was Ozzy Osbourne in?
No idea.
You don't
Metallica.
know? Black Sabbath.
Oh.
All right. Do you want to add that to our rotation?
Sure, that's fucking hard.
It is hard. All right. Well, that's all for us. I'm sweating my ass off. It's hot as hell.
It is storming.
So
Big time storming here.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go and watch some college football. So have a good Sunday for football, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on TikTok. Have a good one.